Okay, everyone. So today's class is about holding a little bit. We'll take 3 breaths for each pose, just to hold the pose. And it becomes a little bit more challenging because of that. Sometimes we go 1 breath for pose and 1 breath for transition. But now we're going to hold. So come onto your backs in Shavasana. So lie flat onto your back. Take your track with you. Sorry, go back up, take your track. Okay. Good down. Arch, get up. Okay. All right, so lie down on your back. And just let your feet go as wide as your back. And maybe you can take your arms out to the T. Or you can bring it a little closer to your lap. And just close your eyes. Just take a deep breath in through the nose. And full exhale. So now on your next inhale, we'll breathe into your nose. And then hold here, breathe, for 2, for 1. And then exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So again, deep breath into the nose, filling up. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Release the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, fill up. Breathe in a little bit more. Holding the breath for 3, 2, 1. Releasing now for 5, 4, 3, 2. So keep that breath. Keep going. And today's mantra is the pose begins the moment you want to leave. Right? And that's why we're going to be holding the poses. Oftentimes you get a little bit uncomfortable in the pose, and you need to sort of move through that. And it's not because we have to aim, not because we want to force, but because that moment, when your legs start to shake and when your breath gets a little louder and your mind is just saying that I'm done, that's when awareness begins. When you feel the urge to come out of the pose, just pause. Take a breath. Ask yourself, can I stay just for 1 more breath? Breath is our practice. Breath absolutely helps us to stay present. So we're going to try and use our breath in our pose to keep us there just a little bit longer. So do 1 more round of breath. Releasing it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly start to bend your knees, slide the feet up the mat. And as your feet come to the floor, let your knees not be for a minute, just let your head rock from side to side. Let your fingers wiggle. And then bring your arms overhead. Grab your elbows. And then slowly let the arms come down the sides of your body. Separate your knees and let your feet come to the floor about hip distance apart. And then with an inhale, we'll lift your hips and take the arms overhead. As you exhale, we'll lower down. And as you inhale, we'll lift the arms, lift the hips. And as you exhale, we'll lower down. Do that 1 more time. Breathing in. Lifting the hips. Lower your hips. And lower your arms. And then bring 1 knee at a time in towards your chest. Just rocking from side to side. Maybe you can hug the knees in enough that you feel a little tip of the tailbone upward. Feel your whole lower back into that. And then take one hand on each knee and start to circle the knees open. 3 circles in one direction. And then once you've done the 3, go 3 the opposite way. They were small, slow, or fast. And once you finish your 3, you're going to let the knees go to the right, take your gaze to the left. So here we'll stay 3 breaths. And in those 3 breaths, make you notice your left shoulder is and you lower the shoulder down. Can you notice if right hand is pulling the left leg into a twist a little deeper? And can you notice if your shoulder is lifting? 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then slowly bring your arms out to a T, bring the knees through center, take a breath. And as you exhale, let the knees go to the left, maybe gaze to the right. Try and guide your right shoulder to the mat. Maybe the left hand helps to give you assistance in the twist. 3 rounds of breath here. Sometimes holding the pose feels good. So for me, this feels like I could twist here for longer, and maybe I can hold warrior 2. Just notice that. And then we'll make our way back into center. Place your left foot on the floor, bring the right knee into the chest, and we're going to go into a figure 4 shape. So let's just take a breath here, and as you exhale, press your right leg away. Maybe we roll that for 3 breaths. You can even soften with an inhale and then press away again with the exhale. 2 more. And 1 more. On your next inhale, we'll soften. And as you exhale, we'll thread through and find your left hamstring. Now you're using your hands to draw the legs towards you. Use your right elbow to press the right knee away. Flexing both of the feet. And here, trying your best to draw the legs in. Maybe you feel a little lift of the tail. Shoulders to the mat. 1 more round of breath. Exhale it out. Release the hands, let your left foot land. We're going to bring the right leg into the chest and just extend and bend the leg 3 times. Just bringing it up to the sky, flex the foot. Maybe you pause, flick the toe, or roll the ankle at some point. And then after our 3rd time, we'll bring the knee into the chest. We're going to take your strap and around the ball of your right foot. And take that leg up to the sky and just take a second to draw the leg towards you, maybe pulsing. Maybe you're using your left foot to press down so that when you draw the right leg towards you, you feel it with the tip of the tailbone. We're going to take both straps into your right hand. If you want to take your left leg and extend it, you can. And then maybe the left arm out to its feet. We'll take a breath in. And as you exhale, guide the right leg towards you. Keep your hips on the mat and open the right leg out laterally, using your right elbow as a fixed. Take another breath. Draw the belly in for exhale. Bring that hip on the mat. And 1 more round of breath. Exhale it out. Bringing your right leg back to center, switching hands. And we're going to start to cross the leg 10% across the body. Just pause there. Just be in the discomfort for a moment. It's temporary. 2 more breaths. Maybe draw the leg a little towards you. 1 one more round of breath. And then allowing your body to roll onto your left hip. Take your left elbow out as a kickstand. And bring your right leg across the body. You just allowing it now to be off the floor in line with your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in. And breathe out. 1 more. Slowly bring your right leg back up towards the seat. You're going to remove the strap behind from under on the floor. We're going to count down 5 to roll the leg down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Allow the leg to rest. Just noticing the difference between the 2 legs. When you're ready, you'll rebend both knees, placing the feet on the floor, bringing your left knee towards the chest, coming into a figure 4 shape. Taking your hands to your thighs, or maybe both hands to the left thigh. Press your legs away. If you want to soften with each inhale, you can allow the leg to soften and come back in with your exhale. Slowly be soft with an inhale. And as you exhale, breath through to your right hamstring and flex both of your feet. Use your left elbow to press the left leg away. Guide the legs towards you as best you can. And hold here for a few breaths. Maybe you start to notice which side feels tighter. Maybe you notice shoulders are shrugging. Maybe you notice the lower back on the back. And as you release the hands, you're going to let your right foot land. Take the strap and move it around the ball of the left. And take that left leg up to the sky. Actually, sorry. Bend and extend. Sorry, bend and extend. Sorry, bend and extend. If you want to roll again, just roll again. And now let's take strap around the left foot. We're going to practice drawing the left leg towards you, maybe a couple of pulses. To start to feel the back of the left leg. When you're ready, we're going to take both straps into your left hand. And here, if you want to extend your right leg long, you can keep the knee bent to the front. We're going to draw the left leg towards you. Take a breath. And as you exhale, draw the belly in. Keep your right foot down as you open the left leg out louder. The left elbow comes out as a kickstand. Maybe your right arm out to its feet or right hand to the right hip to keep the right hip down. Now, guiding the left leg towards the back of the mat will hold for 3 breaths. Notice if maybe an adjustment you might need to make. Maybe you're just focusing your eyes and enjoying the stretch. 1 more round of breath. Exhale out. Let's bring the left leg back. Take the straps down to your right hand. We're going to cross this leg over the body just about 10%. Just hold it there. Continue to pull the leg towards you. Continue to guide your shoulders to the mat. Maybe you're gazing to the left. 1 more round of breath. Then as you exhale, roll to your right hip. Right elbow comes out as a kickstand. Continue to draw the leg towards that mat. Just hold. Just be in it for a moment. Take 1 more breath. Exhale out. Slowly bringing the left leg back up into center. Removing the strap. Then count of 5. Lower the leg down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the left foot land. Maybe allowing the toes to roll open. Close your eyes for a moment. Just noticing the difference Send your leg down. We'll take one more round of breath. Exhale it out. Bend into the knees. Slide the feet up the mat. Go the knees to your chest. Either roll to one side or rock and roll your way up to sit. And as you make your way up to sit, extend your legs out in front. Find your sit spot. Place your hands on your thighs just for a moment to help you sit up nice and tall. And then allow the chin to roll down towards your chest. Then roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Here you pause. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, take the arms out to like A-frame shape. Roll the chin through center to the left side. We're allowing the body to enjoy the stretch. We'll make our way back into center, chin to chest, spine is long. Then we'll take the arms overhead and we're going to separate the legs, just pull. And as you exhale, hands to heart, hold forward between the legs. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, fold and in. Two more times. Inhale, lengthen and lift. And exhale, fold between the legs. You play around with the position of your feet. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Now on your next breath in, we'll come up. Bend your left knee, bring your left foot into seated tree. Take both arms up overhead with an inhale. Turn the torso slightly to the right and fold over your right leg. Just taking a breath, breathe in. Hold here. Keep guiding the left knee down while keeping your right foot grounded. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, fold. Draw the belly in with each exhale. And soften with an inhale, soften the belly. And hold one more time. Now make your way up to sit. And here, let's bring your right foot to meet your left. Bring it to Baddhasana. Pausing, breathing, lifting. Holding when you're ready, press the elbows down. Lift the chest and breathe. Exhale, exhale. Hold as you exhale. One more time, breathing in, lifting up, and holding for exhale. Now on your next inhale, the left leg extends, right foot to the left inner thigh, arms to the sky, inhale. Turning towards the left thigh, we'll fold over the left leg. 3 breaths here, lift and lengthen with an inhale, soften the stomach. Draw the belly in as you fold. If your right knee presses down as left hip grounds, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, breathe in and lift the chest. And then exhale to fold. Here we'll come back to sit. Maybe extend your right leg to meet the left just to shoot them out. And we'll make our way to tabletop. As you sweep your legs around, up. Here, hands are under shoulders, knees are over hips. And any movement that you want to do, go ahead and take it. A shift of the hips, a dangle of your head. You can shift forward and back your child's pose, back to tabletop. You can even turn your fingers around and sort of stretch the forearms, wrists. Take the time, whatever you want. Whatever kind of feels good. Just take more time here to move with the way that feels good. And then we'll come back to your center, going to tabletop. And let's move through 3 cat and cow. So as you inhale, curl the toes, lower the belly, maybe soften the elbows as you gaze forward. And as you exhale, we'll widen the back body as you press away from the mat and press down to the tops of the feet to engage your thumbs. We'll do that 2 more times. One more time, one more round. to a neutral tabletop position. And we're gonna just let your arms walk a little bit forward toward your puppy pose. So keep the hips elevated. Just walk your arms forward and maybe melt your chest towards the mat. If you want to move through some guinea cat and cows here, just let your spine move with your head. And then we're going to slowly start to look forward, and as you do, your forearms to the mat, and then guide your way into Sphinx pose. So walk your legs back. Maybe shift your hips. Notice your elbows are wide. Try to bring them underneath your shoulders. And on your next inhale, pull the elbows back, slide your body forward, maybe looking forward, pull your heart forward within. And as you exhale, maybe just bow. Inhale, pull the heart forward, soft stomach. As you exhale, just bow. One more time, inhaling, guiding your heart forward. And as you exhale, bowing. Stacking one palm on the other, let the elbows go out wide. Let your head rest onto your back to the palm, bending each knee, maybe windshield wiping your legs from side to side as you walk the legs a little longer. And when you're ready, we're going to let the legs release. Lifting your head, take the hands by your side body. Prepare for forward fold, wrists under elbow. Slide forward through, lift up the cobra, breathe in. And as you exhale, we'll come down. 2 more times. Inhale, chest. As you exhale. 1 more time, breathing in, lifting any amount. And as you exhale, forehead comes down. Take it into child's pose. Hold your wrists. Shake your body side to side. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Close your eyes. Take a breath. Let it go. Make your way back into tabletop. And we're going to step back into high plank. So maybe one leg at a time and step back. And as we get here, we press away from the mat, turn on your muscles of the quads, draw the belly in, widen the back body, take cat pose with your torso. 3 breaths. Breathe in, try not to let your head drop. Breathe out. 2 more breaths, breathe in. And out. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Shift your hips high and come into a downward facing dog. Taking just a few moments to allow the feet, maybe pausing as one heel draws down, and then switching and doing the other side. When you're ready, we'll lift both heels up off the mat, bend your knees, take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to lower the heels towards the mat. 3 breaths. Press away from the mat. Draw the belly in. Take your tailbone slightly down as you draw the belly in. 1 more breath, breathe in. Let it go. On your next inhale, lift the heels and bend your knees forward. And as you exhale, walk forward. When you rise, let your feet go as wide as your mat, bend your knees. Ragdoll here, come on. 3 breaths. Sway or be still. If you grab your elbows, maybe switch the crossings of the arms at some point. And then we'll steady ourselves and let the fingertips come to the ground. Heel toe your feet in. Bend your knees and bring your hands onto your hips to take a breath. As you exhale, press through the feet. Start to turn on your glutes. Lifting the head, bring the arms overhead, gaze up towards your thumb. And then pull your hands apart and open its mouth. Three breaths here. Pull the thumbs back. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Out. 2 more rounds. Breathe in. And out. 1 more breath. And let it go. Take your arms out in front and just open and close your arms. Cross the body. And then we'll pause as you bring your right arm across the body. Hold it there for a shoulder stretch. Breathe into your right shoulder. Open the arms again. Breathe in. Cross the left arm in front. Exhale out. Just focusing on the left shoulder now. And then as you open your arms, maybe turn the thumbs and clasp your hands behind you. If not, grab your elbows. Draw the knuckles down. Just open the chest. Maybe you tuck the chin or open your throat. As you separate the hands, take your arms out laterally. Flex your palms and press away with stop sign hands. Take a breath. Exhale back. Now take your right hand to the left shoulder, and like a bow and arrow, pull back with the right elbow and press away with the left hand. Gazing over the left finger. And then open the right arm laterally, stop sign hand, left hand, right shoulder, take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the left elbow back, pressing away with the right hand. Gaze over the right. Taking the left arm lateral, let's take the arms overhead, breathe in. And as you exhale, just a forward fold to your box. Take a half lift, breathing in and length. Folding forward as you exhale. Bend your knees, sweep the arms, reaching up to the sky, arms to the sky, hands to heart. Out. Moving through some sun beats. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, sit in chair. Inhale, we'll stand tall. So we'll just go breath by breath. Exhale to forward. Inhale, let's take a half lift. As you exhale, bend the knees, placing the blocks off to the side, step back into your plank. From your high plank, we'll lower down onto your stomach. Forward pose here, slide forward and through, lifting up. As you exhale, forehead comes down, maybe some child's pose or right into downward dog, one or the other. Find downward dog. Take a breath in and take a breath out. We're going to come to warrior one from here. So as you inhale, the right leg rises. And as you exhale, look forward. We're going to bring your right foot through the right thumb. So maybe you take your hand to help you bring the right foot forward. Maybe you start to come up the same. Let's let the left heel come to the mat. And then as you rise up, bring the hands to the hips. Taking a second to bend and straighten the right leg and guide the right hip back, left hip forward. When you're ready, bend into the right knee and let's bring the arms up overhead. Fingers spiral in. Draw the shoulders down as you exhale. Turn on this left quad, straighten through the left leg as you bend deeply through your right. One more breath in. And as you exhale, release the hands down. Step to high plank. Either downward facing dog or come all the way down onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Forward fold on your back. Forehead comes down. Downward facing dog. On your next inhale, the left leg rises. On your exhale, we'll look forward and let's take the left foot with the left your leg getting right heel to the mat. Let's just warrior one. Maybe hands to hips first. Bend and straighten your left leg. Guide your left hip back, right hip forward. And as you start to bend into your left knee, turn on your right quad and push through the outer right. When you're ready, the arms come overhead, pinky fingers inward. Reach up with an inhale. Draw the shoulders down as you exhale. Bring your front rib cage in. Let's take a breath. As you exhale, the hands will come down. High plank position. Either from here, take it to the mat, or down dog. If you're coming into the mat, let's go to cobra. Maybe you lift a little higher. Forehead comes down. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. On your next inhale, we'll come high on the balls of the feet, bend the knees forward. And as you exhale, walk towards the mat. When you ride hands to shin for thighs, take a breath in, length, forward fold as you exhale. We're going to start to bend the knees, sweep your arms overhead, rising up with an inhale. Finishing our sun salutation chair pose. Stand tall with an inhale. Release your arms as you exhale. On your next inhale, take the arms overhead. And as you exhale, come back to chair. Now, if your arms feel tired, here you can bring your hands to heart. But be here for 3 breaths. Weight is in the heels. Maybe you sit a little lower. And you hold for another moment. Another breath. One more round of breath. Guide your hands to heart as you exhale. And pulse up and down. Up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Stand tall. Mount. As you inhale, let's take the arms high. As you exhale, forward fold and find your blocks. Take a breath in and lengthen. As you exhale, fold. On your next inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, extend the left leg back for your supported warrior 3. Hold here for 3 breaths. Try to be light through the hands. Try to let the right leg take some of the weight. Maybe you're on fingers. One more round of breath. Exhale it out. Start to bend and straighten both legs. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pressing down and through 2. Hold here for the last one. Left foot meets right. Forward, forward. On your next inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, let's root through the left foot to the right like that. Holding your supported warrior 3 for 3 breaths. In your fingers hover. Try to give the left leg some more weight. Breathing through it. One more breath. Exhale it out. Now bending and straightening both legs for 1, 2. Press back with a flexed foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Warrior 3. Hold. Breathe in. Right foot meets left, forward, forward. Let's root down to the feet, rise up, squeeze and engage the legs, hands to heart, out. Okay. On your next inhale, the arms will rise. Forward fold as you exhale. The back lift here to lift the chest and breathe in. And as you exhale, we'll bend the knees, take the blocks to surround your feet and step back with your left foot. Okay. Stay high on the wall of your back foot. Here, we're going to transition some of the weight into the right leg as your left leg is balanced. We're gonna hover the hands off the blocks and send the arms behind you like wings. Draw the belly in. Engage the legs. Holding lightning warrior. Breathe in. Breathe out. We have one more breath. Exhale out. Keep this pose. Send the arms forward. Bring the arms back. Just do it 3 times. Send the arms forward. And bring the arms back. We have one more. Send the arms forward. And bring the arms back. Pause here. Take a breath. Take the arms overhead and find high breath. Hold here for 3 breaths. Draw the front rib cage. Keep your back heel lifted. Holding again. One more breath. Exhale it. Take an inhale and shift now to a warrior 2. Let your left heel land. Maybe you take a second to bend and straighten your right leg. And then find your warrior 2. Hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in. And out. Deep a little deeper. One more breath. Let it go. Take your left hand to the right shoulder. Straighten the right leg. Take a breath. As you exhale, draw the left elbow back and bend back into it. Straighten the right leg, soften the left arm, and then push like you're in a bow and arrow. Bending. One more time. Breathe in. And then exhale, pull and draw back. Really nice. Soften the right leg, straightening it. Parallel your feet. Bring your hands to the hips. Draw the elbows back. Breathe in. And as you exhale, fold forward. Now, as you fold forward, maybe you grab one of your blocks if you need it. Breathe in, lift the chest, and fold forward as you exhale. We're going to let your body be in this position for 3 breaths. Feel the outer borders of your feet press out so the inner arches lift. One more round of breath. Exhale it out. Bring your hands to the floor if they're on the block. Walk towards the front of the mat. When you get to the front of the mat, reset up your blocks, find lunge. Let's take a breath in, and as you exhale, we'll step into the right foot. Left foot meets right. Forward, forward. Bend the knees. Let's sweep the arms overhead, rising up with an inhale. And as you exhale, hands to heart. As you inhale, take the arms to the sky. Forward, fold as you exhale. We'll take a half lift, inhale. And as you exhale, we'll bend the knees and take the blocks to surround you. Right foot steps back and stay high in the ball of your back foot. Let's look at the weight shift into your left leg. Right leg becomes more balanced. And as your hands hover off the blocks, we'll take them behind you like wings. Turn on the right quad to lift a little bit in the right hip. Lean into your left leg. 3 breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now we're going to keep the torso where it is. Just take the arms forward for 1 and back for 1. Forward and reach for 2 and back for 2. 1 more. Bring the arms forward and reach. Bring the arms back and pause. On your next inhale, arms overhead, high crescent lunge, lift your chest. Turn on this right hip and right quad. Bend the left knee. 3 breaths here. Breathe in. And out. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Take another inhale. And then warrior 2, which you exhale. Shift your feet. Bend the left knee, reach your arms. Try to resist the torso going towards the front of the mat. Try to guide the torso towards the right side, just a little bit. Hug the left hip under. Draw your belly in. One more round of breath here. Bend the left knee deep. Right hand to left shoulder. Let's extend the left leg. Breathe in. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Draw the right elbow back. Press the left hand forward. 2 more times. Straighten the left leg. Soften the right arm. Breathe in. Exhale, pull back like a bow and arrow. 1 more time. Soften and straighten the left leg. And then pull like a bow and arrow. Left back, bend the left. Straighten the left leg. Parallel feet. Turning towards the right side of the mat. Hands pick up the hips. Draw the elbows back. Lift the chest. And then fold the forward in your mat. Maybe you can grab one of the blocks. 3 breaths here in our forward fold and length. Forward fold. Whenever we inhale, you can always lift the chest. When you exhale, hold it and draw the belly in. 1 more round of breath. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, we'll lift the chest. We'll make our way to lunge front of the mat. Maybe you bring your hands onto the blocks. Let's take the blocks forward, breathe in. As you exhale, step into the left foot, right foot meets left, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms, bring the arms over the head. With an inhale, hands to earth. Now we're going to move back in a sequence. So we're going to go now 1 breath at a time. Through each one. Sorry. So we'll start back at chair. Okay, so mountain. As you inhale, arms come high. As you exhale, chair. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. As you inhale, we'll stand tall. As you exhale, forward. As you inhale, we'll take a half lift. As you exhale, left leg extends back, warrior 3. Maybe you cover the hands. Take another breath in. As you exhale, lightning warrior. Bend the right knee, left foot slant. Arms back behind you like wings. Engage the legs. Draw the belly in. Try not to arch, low back. Take the arms and bring them forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, high crescent. Take a breath in. As you exhale, warrior 2. Let the left heel land. Straighten the right leg, left hand to right shoulder. Breathe in. As you exhale, flex the right palm. Draw the left elbow back. Bend your right. Straighten the right leg, arms overhead. Inhale, parallel your feet, right toes turned in. As you exhale, maybe clasp your hands behind you, draw the knuckles down, lift the chest, surrender forward as you exhale. Bending your elbows, release the knuckles to the sacrum, fingers to the floor, take a breath in, length. As you exhale, walk towards the front of the mat. Hands maybe to block, step in, supported warrior 3. Left foot reach right. Forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep your arms overhead, big breath in. As you exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, chair pose. Maybe a little deep. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, fold to the box. Inhale, we'll take a half lift. As you exhale, extend your right leg back. Warrior 3. Hover the fingers up off the blocks. Start to come into your lightning warrior. Bend the left knee, right toes land. Arm back behind you like a wing. Take the arms out in front with an inhale. Hold for the exhale. As you inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Pause with the exhale. 1 more breath in. As you exhale, open warrior two. Find your warrior two. Straighten the left leg. Right hand, left shoulder. Flex your left palm. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw back with the right elbow. Bend your left knee into your warrior two with arch your arms. Straighten the left leg with an inhale. Parallel your feet. Turn to the right side of the mat. Clasp the hands behind you with the opposite thumb on top. Drawing the heart forward. Lift the chin. Fold into crossing knees. Try to keep the shoulders away from your ears. Bend your elbows, knuckles to the sacrum. Release the fingers to the floor. Lift your chest with an inhale. And as you exhale, walk towards the front of the mat, finding lunge. Hands come onto blocks. Take a breath. As you exhale, step into your left foot. Right foot meets left. Forward, fold. Bend the knees. Let's take the arms overhead. And as you exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, so from here, we're going to come into a standing crown. So either fingertips to the sacrum with fingers out. You could do fingers down, I suppose, or fingers facing up. Whatever way we can do to get your elbows to draw back. So we want to feel the shoulder blades draw towards one another to lift the heart. So find the position of your hands on your sacrum so that you can draw the elbows back. So as you inhale, pull the elbows back, press the hips forward, open through the heart by drawing the shoulder blades together. Take a breath in. Hold for the exhale. Breathing in, press the hips forward, maybe open the throat. Hold for the exhale. One more breath in, elbows draw towards one another. This time as you exhale, chin towards chest, hips draw back, forward fold, out. Here for a moment. Releasing the breath, shaking the head, draw the belly in, a little bit more round. And then we're going to bend into the feet, sweep the arms, bend to the knees, sweep the arms. Hands down. Okay, we're going to come into dancer's pose as part of our balance. So for dancer's pose, we're going to root down through your right foot, and you're going to come to the ball of your left foot. Now, if you'd like to have a little extra support, you can stack two blocks, one on top of the other. It's not going to be a lot of hand support because we want to make sure that we're finding balance, but you might use just the tips of your fingers on the blocks to help give you that extra balance. Right? Remember, we're not trying to push down into the right hand. So then let's bend into the left knee. And here the right arm reaches up first. And then as you exhale, maybe you start to draw your left heel to the hip. And maybe you catch the foot. And then as you hinge forward, draw the left knee back. Now here's where the right fingers can come to the block. If you don't have the foot, just bend your knee. Maybe you're still here with the left toe on the mat. Now if you have the foot, kick into the hand. Maybe find a little back bend. Maybe flip the right arm forward. And dance. Make your way out the way you came. Shake out your legs. If you are using the blocks, move them over to the other side. So here we're going to come onto the ball of your right foot, and you might stay here. Right hand maybe to hip. Left arm reaches to the sky. Pause, maybe find balance here just by bending the right knee. This could be enough. You can reach back and catch your foot. That can be enough. You can lean in, maybe left hand to the block, just fingertips though, light. Maybe you kick into the hand, the heart. Maybe reach the left arm forward. Dance. Make your way out the way you came. Releasing your right foot to meet the left. Shaking out your left. We're going to make our way down onto our mat. So taking your time down to sit. As you come down onto your mat, take the legs out. We'll take a breath in. Forward fold as you exhale. Lift the chest and lengthen with an inhale. Maybe slide the hands to the calves or to the shins or the quads. And then hold as you exhale. Do that one more time. Breathe in. And hold as you exhale. And as you start to rise up, we're going to bend into your knees. And here you can either take both poses with your hands behind your thighs, leaning back. You can bring your hands to the floor and support yourself here. You can also keep your hands behind you and then lift. You can reach your arms forward. Be here for a few breaths. Squeeze the legs in. Reach the arms. Lean back. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your hands to heart. And now twist left, right. 7, 6, 5. You can be down forward. Here. 3, 2, and 1 on each side. Find your boat. Breathe in. As you exhale, feet land wide. Grab your ankles, surrender between the legs. You push the knees wide. Make your way back up. Guide the knees in. Extend the legs long. We're going to lower down onto your back. So we're coming into bridge. If you want a restorative bridge, take a block. We're going to just go through a regular bridge otherwise. Breathe in and roll your way down as you exhale, nice and slow. When you land, take the arms overhead and reach. As you exhale, bend the knees and slide the feet up to the mat. Place your feet on the floor. Walk your heels close to your hips. Feet are parallel and distant apart. Finding this natural curve of your spine. And on the inhale, we'll lift the hips. Tuck the shoulders underneath. Breathe into your belly. 3 breaths. Keep pressing through the feet. Keep drawing the chest towards the chin, but let the chin dive away. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Lower the hips down. Pause for a moment. Let your knees knock in. Let your feet be wide. 1 hand on heart, 1 hand on belly. Now allow your legs to windshield wipe side to side. Like a staggered leg twist. Move the arms overhead. Take your legs to the right, gaze to the left. Option here to take your right outer foot to the left outer thigh. Like a little bit of a bump. Right foot to left outer. Like you're stacking your right foot on top of that outer. And then we release that and let the legs go through center, left side. So here my legs are a little bit staggered. Maybe you take the left outer foot to the right outer thigh. Let your right foot come to the mat. Be sure you're not on. We're going to take that left foot off of the right outer thigh, guide the knees through center. Bring the knees in towards your chest. Activate. Be still. Stay here. Big breaths. One more breath. Releasing your breath, guiding knees to chest. Let the feet plant. Take your legs long. Come back to Shavasana. Take the arms away from the body. Take your legs long and as wide as your mat. Let's take 3 rounds of breath here to take us to Shavasana. Take a deep full breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more breaths. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. 1 more. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shavasana. Back to stay. Stay, practice staying. Stay when it felt comfortable. Stay when the mind wants out. And maybe you notice that the first urge is always to leave, is always your limit. Pose begins the moment you want to leave it. You take that knowledge with you off the mat. In hard moments and pauses before reacting, spaces that ask you to grow. Always take 1 more breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, rocking the head from side to side. Full body stretch with the breath. Slowly start to bend the knees, slide the feet up the mat, rolling to one side in the fetal position. On your next inhale, we'll lift the head, and as you exhale, press your way up to sit. facing the front of the mat. Maybe eyes closed and heavy. Hands pressed on thighs, slowly slide into your knees. Maybe drape the wrists over your fingers over your knees. We'll take a full round of breath here, breathing in, sit up tall. Open mouth, exhale to release. On your next inhale, we'll guide the hands to heart center. And as you exhale, draw the shoulders down and away from here. Join me in the sound of Om. Let's take a full round of breath, breathing in. Let it go again. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to heart. Thumbs to namaste. Okay, pointing. See some of you guys tomorrow for strength.